Welcome to episode 289, and we're going to be making a simple arena wave system. This was a request by Romeo on one of the comments from another video. We're in version 1.19, and basically we've got an arena over there, and we're going to fight our way through 4 different waves, and once we've gone through the waves, it will say finished, or you change the command to open a door, or whatever you want. So I am going to start. We're in the arena. It started. 3, 2, 1. There's our first wave. We have 2 husks to kill. Okay, well that sounds pretty easy. We'll kill 1. We'll kill 2. There we go. Next wave is starting. 3 spiders. Hey, that one's trying to get away. Next wave is starting. Wave 3. Up to villagers. Seems a bit mean, but okay. Come here. Should have picked something that doesn't run away. Next wave. Last wave. Wave 4. Turtles. Okay. I'm sorry. Whoa, they take some slapping, don't they? What we should have at the end is a message. Just says finished. So that's the command. The command I put was just say finished. Obviously you would do something else. That's this little command here. Say finished. Obviously you would have other stuff. You would probably open a door, say congratulations, all sorts of things you want to do there. It's very easy to expand. You can literally just cut or copy and paste these and make another line, and you've got 5 waves. Then do it again 6 waves, do it again 7 waves. You don't have to change much at all to add more waves, and editing the waves is pretty simple as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to be making. Let's get on and make it. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to build this. The first thing we're going to need is some objectives to store some information. So let's get them made. We'll put them in setup, because we're not only going to have objectives in here, we're going to set some titles up as well. So scoreboard, objectives, add, and I want to count the enemies. So I'll have an enemy count, and that'll be a dummy. Done. In fact, I'm just going to control middle mouse and copy that block and its command. Always active chain, because I also want to count the wave we're on. What wave are we on? Done. And let's put it down again. And I need a timer for the countdown. Timer. Chain always active. Okay, and now let's put another one down, and we'll set up the titles. Titles. Oh, just title for all player. Times 5 ticks to fade in. Stay for 10 ticks. Fade out 5 ticks. Okay. Done. Make sure we activate that. Okay, now I'm going to put down some command blocks and just sort of lay out stuff. So I'm going to have a start. This is going to be my start button. I'm going to want a reset. So we'll put the reset here. And then I'm going to want the countdown. So let's put a countdown here. Countdown. And then I'm going to want a way to check if there's any enemies left. So this will be, actually we'll put that one there, we'll move that back one, and we'll move the countdown back one as well. So we'll just put that there for now. This one is going to be checker. It's going to check how many enemies are left. And then we'll have our waves. Okay, so let's have a wave 1, a wave 2, and a finish. So let's label those. Wave 1. You can have as many waves as you like. Wave 2. And finish. That will run when you're done. Okay, let's start making some stuff. So start. The first thing I want to do when we start is I'm going to set scoreboard players, set, and let's have let's call it global. That's the name of a fake player. Wave count 1. So we're on the first wave, and then I want to start the countdown. This is why I've laid everything out. Okay, so I want to start the countdown. What we'll do is we'll remove that, and we'll get a piece of white wool. We'll put the white wool there. That's our countdown. So I'm just going to set that block to redstone block. Fill, tab, tab, tab. Control copy. We'll set block at those coordinates to a redstone block, and you don't have to type replace, I just do. Replace is the default. So we are going to press that, and it's going to start that. Right, so let's have a bit of, we do the reset as well. If we're setting it to 1 here, we better reset that in the reset. And I would like the reset to be able to run by other things, so I'm going to move that back by 1 as well. So I'm just going to copy the thing there, get a piece of white wool. This will be the reset. And so we can also run it manually. Let's put a button on top. So we've set the score to 1. We better reset that. Scoreboard, players, reset, global, wave count. Done. Okay. All looks good. Let's press this. Our controller is running, and we can reset the score. Okay. We're going to need a way to reset this as well at some point. So for now, we'll just do it manually. Let's make the countdown. First thing, scoreboard, players, add, and we'll call the fake player countdown. We'll add to their timer, and we'll add 1. This will be repeat, needs redstone, yes. Okay, let's get a clean chain block. And we will execute if score countdown matches 1 run. Oh, we need to say what objective. Countdown timer matches 1 run title for all players, and the title will be a little bit of tell raw, and the title will be, the first bit will be the text and 3, and we'll give it a color green. Done. Now I'm going to control middle mouse copy that, put another one down. If the timer equals 21, so a second later, I'll say 2. And we'll set this to orange, but there isn't an orange, so what, gold? That'll do. And control middle mouse, put another one down. If it equals 41, then we'll say 1. And we'll change it to red. R-E-D, red. Okay. That seems all right. Done. And then a second later, so control middle mouse, if it equals 61, we are going to start the game. So let's just leave it at run for now. Done. Right. Okay, so we've got a bit of a countdown going. Now, I want to, when it reaches 0, I want to summon wave 1. So let's pop that there. In fact, actually beneath it, what we'll also have is a set block 1 above me to white wool, replace, done, and we'll make that white wool now wave 1. So let's for now just say wave 1. That'll do for the moment. Okay. but I want to execute at a marker, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move a marker along the waves. So let's execute at a marker. We need to create a marker. Let's get this block here. Fill, tab, tab, tab. Copy. So this is at the wave 1 block. And let's go to our reset. So what are we doing? We're resetting the score. Now let's kill any entity that has the tag marker.wave. Done. And now we'll summon a new one at the coordinates we just copied, so at wave 1's block. Tags equals, no, tags marker for the wave. Done. So we're going to kill any wave markers that already exist wherever they are, and we're going to summon a new one there. So let's go back to this block in our countdown, and what we can do here, if the countdown matches 61, then at entity tag equals marker for the wave, we will run set block set block a redstone block replace. Now we have to put the where we're going to set it, and we're setting it at the marker, so we just have relative coordinates. Done. Okay, we press start. We set it to wave 1. We start the countdown. The countdown is 3, 2, 1. When it gets to effectively 4, it will run this, and we should have this say wave 1. Okay, let's do a check. Good to check as you go, otherwise, you know, make mistakes, you don't know what you're doing. Let's do a reset. Let's press start. 3, 2, 1. Bang, wave 1. That sounds pretty good. We're not resetting this though. That's a bit annoying. Let's reset this as well. So this is the countdown, and we've got the checker there as well. We might as well reset the checker at the same time. So we're going to reset this block here. Fill, tab, tab, tab. Too many tabs. Copy. So let's go onto the end of our reset line and do a set block white wool. We'll reset that one. And we'll reset the checker as well, because we don't need that running. 36, 56, 11. Can we just control middle mouse, copy the whole block? And in fact, we know it was 36, so we can just change that to 36. Okay, let's do a reset. There we go, that's better. Let's do a start. Nothing's happening. Okay, because we haven't reset the countdown. Right, okay, let's reset the countdown as well. So, end of our reset line. Scoreboard, players, reset, countdown, timer. Done. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's have a look what happens now. Reset. Start. 3, 2, 1. Wave 1. Okay. We probably want to turn off this countdown itself. Let's turn this countdown off automatically as well. So let's go to the end here. What have we done? We've got the countdown. We've replaced the block. If we replace the block, we want to turn the countdown off. So let's copy that. Home, set block, end, white wall replace. Done. So that will turn off In fact, what we can do there is what we'll do actually is we'll make that conditional. Otherwise, it's always going to be running. So if we start wave 1, then, so is that successful, we will run this. We'll reset the countdown. Or we'll stop the countdown. We also better reset the countdown. Conditional. Scoreboard. Players. Have I made a mistake? Clearly I have. Scoreboard players. Reset. Countdown. Timer. We'll reset timer. And we'll turn off the checker. And we'll turn the checker off as well. So let's get your coordinates. Fill. Turn to tab. And we'll make this conditional. And we will do a set block at those coordinates. White wall, replace. Done. Okay, this is looking all right. Let's do our reset. Let's press start. 3, 2, 1. Wave 1. And the countdown has stopped. Now, can I just start it again without doing a reset? Probably at the moment. Yeah. Okay, that looks all right. So, let's make an arena. Let's get some fence. And we'll just go, we'll go out the way, far out the way. Here we go. We'll make a... This is our arena. Obviously, you can build something that looks much nicer. Right, now I'm going to need some markers in my arena. So I'm going to get the coordinates of the center. Fill, tab, tab, tab. Control copy. And let's make some markers. I need a button. TT. Button. Let's place that down, then we'll copy it with middle mouse. There we go. Markers. How many markers do I want? Well, we'll summon 1 at those coordinates. Field. I don't know why I typed in fill. Summon at those coordinates. Summon a marker at those coordinates. Let's stop being silly now. And we'll give it a tag. Tags. What tag should we give it? I don't know. It's just going to be, I suppose it is a marker and it's marking a spawn point. So marker spawn. That'll do. I'm going to control middle mouse that. And I'm going to have 2 more. So I'm going to summon 3 markers. Now you can have as many markers as you like. And you can place them wherever you want if you want to. Mine are just in the middle, which is a bit boring. So I'm going to do a spread players on them. So I'm going to do a spread players at those coordinates. Now the coordinates doesn't care about the Y, so take the Y out. Okay. Now we need, so we've got the center. Now we need the maximum or the minimum distance to spread them. How far do you want to spread them? I don't know. Spread them about at least 2. What's the maximum we could spread them? Well, I'll say for my arena, I'm going to say 4. And under. So under. What spread players does is it looks at that center point and it puts the players on the highest block that's safe for them to go, or the entities. So at the moment, that's fine, because the highest, there's nothing above me. But if I had a floor above, up here, let's say it's 65, then they would all be spawning up the top of the arena. So they'd be spawning on the arena roof. Now, I don't want that. So my arena floor is at 55. So I'm just going to say, well, you must be at least under 57. Do we want to respect teams? Well, I'm not using any teams, so we'll just say false. And what are the targets? Well, the targets are all entities whose tag equals marker.spawn. Done. Now let's do 1 there, 1 there. This one is going to be kill the markers. Okay, and all we're going to do there is just kill any entity whose tag equals marker spawn. Done. And this one will be show markers, and we'll get a lever on top of that, and we will execute at any entity tag equals marker.spawn run particle. Let's just do a flame at those coordinates 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, no speed, 1 flame. Repeat. Let's turn that on. Okay, let's summon our markers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep, let's get rid of them. Let's summon them again, see if they're in different places. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, now we've got a bit of randomization. We'll leave those markers there for now. And in fact, I'll leave the flames on just so we can see where they are. So our arena is now set up. Let's go to wave 1. Let's actually spawn something rather than just saying wave 1, because that's a bit boring. So what we'll do is we'll execute at any entity whose tag equals marker.spawn, and I'm going to sort equals random, so we're going to pick some at random. Now if I just do that, it's going to spawn all 3 of them, so let's do a limit. Limit equals 2. What are we going to spawn? Run summon a husk. So at least 2 of those markers we are going to summon a husk, and we better tag them as well. Tag everything. Tags. Now what should we call it? It's a mob and it's part of the wave. We call it mob.wave, and I don't want it dropping loads of stuff all the time. The arena is not for collecting stuff, so def loot table is going to be empty. So it's going to pick 2 of those random spawn markers and summon a husk at each one. Done. Now what I'm going to do is let's set up wave 2 as well. We'll copy that block there, so we've got the set block white wool. We'll put the white wool on top. And we're going to move the marker. Remember, we placed a marker here. We're going to move that marker to here. So let's execute as any entity, and what do we call it? Tag equals, it was a marker dot wave. It's the wave marker. At itself, run TP yourself 1, 2, 3. Which direction do we want to go? That direction, which is west, which is -x. So let's move you -2. So we'll spawn some husks, then we'll move that marker 1, 2, and it's going to be sitting here now, waiting for us to start wave 2. Done. It would be nice though if it actually said wave 1, so let's put a title in there. Title at all players, title, just keep something nice and simple. So let's go for something like text equals wave 1, just makes sense. Okay, we've clearly got a mistake. We'll fix that in a minute. It's here, that comma. There we go. Color, let's just do grey. That'll do. There. And we've done a wave, so we better increment the wave score as well, our wave counter. So scoreboard, players, add, and what do we call it? We called the player global, and it is the wave count 1. Done. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's just do our reset. Probably don't have to, but let's do start. 3, 2, 1. Picks 2, set wave 1. There they are. Excellent. Yeah, there's a change we're going to make there. We're going to make them silent as well. Let's put a little kill button here. Kill any entity whose tag equals mob.wave. Oh wait, did they drop anything? No, so that's good. Let's Cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What did I want to do? I wanted to make them silent as well. Let's make them silent just for... You probably don't want them silent in your game, but I want them silent for testing. So silent true. Right. So they spawned. Was the checker running? Let's have a look. Let's do a reset. Let's do start. Okay, well, they're there, but the checker isn't running, so that's not very useful. We better get that checker running. Let's kill them. Okay, so wave, that's fine. Our countdown, is our countdown not starting the checker? So let's have a look at that, which I believe was right at the end, wasn't it? Because we're changing it to a white wool. Okay, so let's change that to a redstone wool. Redstone. What? I was looking at that thinking, why isn't it working? What's wrong with redstone wool? There is no redstone wool. That's what's wrong. Redstone block. So now our checker should be running, which at the moment is doing nothing. But so let's say checker on, just so we know. Okay, let's do a reset. Start. 3, 2, 1. Wave 1 started, and we've got checker on in the text. Fantastic. And we can see the checkers on there. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. And do a reset. Right, so our checker. We want to count if there's any mobs left in the wave. So it's going to be repeat needs redstone. Let's count the mobs first. So we can execute, store the result as a score. We'll use the same flake pair, global, but this time we'll store it in their enemy count. If entity at E tag equals mob.wave, that's going to save the score. Okay, always worth checking. Let's do a reset, start. 3, 2, 1, checker's running. Let's have a look. Test passed, count 2. Cool, that is correct. Let's do a reset. Do you know what we could do on our reset? We could add that kill block to the end if we wanted. Just so we don't have to keep doing that. Okay. Right, checker, you now can count how many entities are there. We need to do something if there are 0 entities. So, how many waves have we got? We've only got 1 wave. So if we finish the wave and there's no enemies, we want to go to the finish. So we would want to run this. Okay, let's set that up first. Let's copy our block from under there. Set white wool block. Let's copy that sign. Let's put some wool on there and do that. Say finished. So checker, we are on the last wave and there's no enemies. Okay, let's get the coordinates of that block. Fill, tab and tab. Copy. But also, if you've got more than 1 wave, so if we've got more than 1 wave, we want to make sure that we don't finish after the first wave. So let's have 2 waves. So let's set up wave 2 first. Let's remove that. Let's clear the inventory. And let's just copy, boink, 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 all of those from wave 1, and we'll put them down here. And we want to make some changes. First thing, what are we going to summon? Well, I'm going to summon 3, and this time something else. We'll keep all the tags the same. There we go. There it is. Husk. Let's do a spider. It's 3 spiders. Now you could multiply that block, or you could have a long block of saying summon a creeper here, summon a ghast there, summon a warden there. You can set it up however you like, as long as we've got the bits at the end. We teleport the marker. Yes, we need to do that. We have the title, wave 2. We need to do that. and we add 1 to the wave count. Done. Okay. So remember when this one runs, it moves the wave marker to this one. Now we've got 2 waves. So let's check. Let's do the checker. So first thing we're going to do is execute if score, who score global, if global's enemy count matches 0, so there must be 0. If we're on the last wave, well, we've got 2 waves, so it would be number 3. So if score global wave count matches 3, so there's no enemies and it's supposed to be wave 3, which we don't have, then we will run set block done, the block for the finish, fill, tab, copy, set that block to a redstone block, so we're going to activate it. Okay, that seems good. Done. But what if we have more waves? So let's control middle mouse and copy that command, paste it down again. Right, on the other hand, if there are no enemies left and the wave count is 1 to 2, then we will set block. Well, then we want to start the countdown again. Okay, done. Because the countdown is executing at the wave marker and we've moved the wave marker, so it should run this one. So let's start the countdown again. Fill, tab, control copy, end of the checker. So should just be like that. Okay. Now, and then, if there's no enemies, we also want to turn off the checker, because the checker gets turned back on by the countdown. So let's turn the checker off as well. So we'll do control middle mouse, pop that down, and we'll go all the way. Enemy count matches 0. Yes. And we don't need the score though. So if score global wave count matches 1 to 2, let's remove that. And we'll keep that for now, but we want to change these coordinates. Done. To the checker. Fill. No, I'm ill. No, fill, tab. 36, 56, 11. 36, 56. Okay, we'll just change that to 36 then. There we go. So now the checker's going to turn it off. If we have completed the last wave, we run finish. If we haven't completed the last wave, we run the next wave and we turn the checker off. Yes. And the countdown will then count down and turn the checker back on and run the next wave. Oh, is it going to work? Let's find out. Let's clear my inventory because it makes me feel happier. Let's do the reset. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 husks. Okay. Let's do it with a sword for the first time we're testing. Let's kill 1. Still got 1. Wave is still going. Cool. Let's kill you. You're dead. Wow. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. We've got 3 spiders. Oh. Then we got another countdown and finished. We had a problem there. Okay, let's just kill you guys. Finished. Okay, definitely a couple of problems. This guy is constantly resetting himself and triggering this guy. Checker is still on, even though I reset. Okay, we've obviously made a mistake. Let's clear our chat, see if that's still running. I will reset it manually. Okay, who's running that? What have we put here? So when we're turning the checker off, what we're actually doing is turning it back on. That's a very silly mistake to make. So what we want to do is turn the checker off. White wool. Okay. Let's put that sign back on there. So the checker was going through his checks. It's saying there's no enemies. I better restart myself. Restart myself. Let's try again. Let's do the reset. Let's do start 3, 2, 1. Wave 1. There's the husks. Let's kill them. We'll just kill them with the kill command. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There's the spiders. They're still there. They're going to try and escape though. Let's stop it. Kill the spiders. And it just said finished. Perfect. Okay. Well, that finished is a bit boring. Everything seems to be off. All seems to be good. Yeah. So that's it really. I mean, we're pretty much done. Here, obviously, you're not going to say finished. You're probably going to run a command that will open the door. The door is open. You may proceed. There we go. So we've killed all the entities in the room, and now the door's open and we can go out. So that's our command for when all the waves are finished. Now, as you can see, it's pretty easy. We can move that finish command actually. Let's move it out the way. Let's so we'll copy the block that's down there. Copy that. And we will have the white wall, we'll copy the sign, and we'll copy the command itself. So let's take that away, and let's put it just out over here, out of the way. Let's put it here. Right, now we also need to fill, tab, tab, tab. We'll have to change copy, the bit that activates that. So where is that? That's going to be in the checker. So where's our checker? There's our checker, and our second command, I believe. If enemy count matches 0, yes, 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 and the wave is on the last wave, then let's move these coordinates. Done. Okay, done. Now let's just check we haven't broken it before we add anything else. And I'm going to copy that kill command just to have it down here. Let's pop it in Minion's little house. Pop it in there. There we go. Right, let's just test we haven't broken it by moving it. And do we have to press reset, or has it reset itself? It's best to do reset. Now let's do start 3, 2, 1. There's the husks. We're on wave 1. The checker is running. The husks die. Countdown is running. Wave 2 is now active. We can see the spiders. The checker is running. We kill the spiders, and clearly we've done something wrong because it didn't say finished. So what did we break? It's a pretty interesting question. Did I press... Now, a common thing I have is changing a command and then pressing cancel instead of save. So is that what I did? Where's our checker? There's our checker. No. 195611. Seems right. Is it that we didn't reset it? What have we got here? We've got no command. So we did it right. We just didn't put a command in there. I didn't copy it. Say finished. How very silly. Now you can imagine if that was a bigger problem and we'd just gone on and added more stuff. That's why you always want to check. Husks, yeah, kill them. Spiders here, kill them. It says finished. Okay, we haven't broken anything. We want more waves. Let's add 2 more waves. So let's get rid of that. You're going to be wave 3. We want to copy the little thing from down there because if you look, each one has one. So we copy that, copy it there. Let's put a bit of white wool on top. This one's going to be wave 4. Now, as long as they're all in a line, because remember we're teleporting that marker by 2 each time. So if we keep them in a line, we don't have to do anything else. Should be fine. But now we've got 4 waves. Let's just do it the easy way. I'm not going to change the mobs or anything. I'm literally just going to copy, 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 copy. Paste, 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 and paste, 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 paste. Exactly the same. We better go in and change what it's saying though, I suppose. So that's now wave 3. And this would now be wave 4. And our checker is going to be broken now, because now we've got 4 waves. So into our checker, store results, so we're counting the entities. We don't want to change that. This is what we want to change. If score wave count matches, well, we've got 4 waves now, so if it matches 5, we will run the finish. And if it matches 1, 2, 4, we will just do the next wave. Done. Let's have a try. Let's do the reset. Start. 3, 2, 1. Wave 1. There's our 2 husks. 3, 2, 1. There's our 3 spiders on wave 2. 3, 2, 1. There's more spiders. We should have picked something taller so we can see them. There's our 3 spiders for wave 3. Wave 4. Coming in with 3 more spiders. This is our last wave. Once we've killed them, the door will open. Killed them. We've finished. We now may proceed. Cool. Okay, that was a bit more interesting. The last video was so short. I thought we'd do something a bit longer. Right. That's it. You can play around with that. Add more waves if you want. If you want to change how you're summoning the waves, there is nothing to stop you. If I just copy these. Actually, I could copy all 4 of them again. Like that. Take off these last 3. There is nothing to stop you just putting this block down. Copy that as many times as you like. And then as long as you put these 3 back on the end. So as long as at the end we've got move the marker, say the wave name, add 1 to the wave count, we're now going to be summoning 3 spiders, 3 spiders, 3 spiders, 3 spiders. Now we're going to be summoning lots of spiders. Obviously you can put whatever you like in there, summon different things. This can be as long as you like. Okay, that'll do. Stretched on quite long. Used up your time. Sorry for that. But I will see you next time. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.